Welcome to another modern gameplay. So today we're bringing you Valakuts. It's the usual red-green Valakut shell with Primeval Titan. Now I know you would say, yo E, there's a lot more better shells than Primeval Titan or the Primeval Titan can host, namely the Amulet Titan, which I myself am fond of. Unfortunately, I wanted to try something a little bit nostalgic at the same time, and with this specific channel, we're trying to see whether or not old decks are still good enough to do so. So here we are. What is the name of the deck? It's basically your old TitanShift combo. Previously, the aim of the deck is to ramp up until 6 mana or 7 mana to cast either Primeval Titan to search out your Valakuts, or win via the namesake card, which is Scapeshift. What does it do? Basically sacrifice any number of lands that you control. After that one, you search your library for lands and put it into play tap. Now that being said, because you can search for, essentially if you have 7 lands in play, search for 1 Valakut and other 6 mountains, and you can actually deal 6 times 3, around about 18 damage. Now given this is modern, sometimes people do fetch lands and shock. That's not unattainable. It scales up really well. 16, that's 16 for 6 mana with 1 Valakut. With 2 Valakuts, that's actually 6 times 6, that's 36. And then with 3 Valakuts, which would mean that you have 9 outlands in play, you would have 9 times 6 would be, 9 times 6 is 54, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, if that's the case. So it scales really well with lands. However, this specific shell is a bit tight. So I want to do a quick shout out to the progenitor of the deck. This is actually Mengucci's lists. And the main difference of this deck is that it's not actually carrying a lot of ramps. Instead, it relies on Steve, good old Steve here, Sakura-Tribe Elder, and Explore to ramp up onto the specific curve. We also have Dryad to expedite our mountain cut account, and 4 of Wish. Wish basically enables you to have a couple of flexibility with the deck that the old deck didn't have, and Wrenn and Six. Wrenn and Six is like the long wait win condition because you can win with a lightning bolt. That being said, this will take you a lot, like 5 turns to pull off, which in any case, if you're doing that way, it's either the game has gone all really stale or you're playing against control. But since it's modern, I'm not sure if that's even viable. Let's go to the sideboard. We have 3 Veil of Summers for anti-disruption / counter spell decks. You have Flame Slash as well as a tutor target to remove creature spells, to Relic of Progenitus for against, graveyard-centric decks. Endurance, same thought process. Scapeshift, 2 of them. I believe that's because you sideboard 1 in and then put 1 out, remain 1 out of the sideboard so that you can actually wish for it. Because you're not, the idea here is that you don't want to have Scapeshift in hand if you don't have 7 lands. So Swish plus Scapeshift is basically 7 lands. And 3 Chalice of the Void for, I think Crashing Footfalls would come to mind. There would also be maybe Living End as well. Burn would also be that way. Right, cool. That's it. Now on to the gameplay. Alright, we won the die roll. We're gonna go first. We're against Ivan Guile. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Okay, I'm a simple man. I see Explore. I see Wrenn and Six on turn 2. I keep. So usually what I go for is I go for Bloodstained Mire, primarily because I wanted to confuse our opponent. If what deck are we playing here? They are actually playing Kahira, so chances are they're playing blue-white control. That's the only thing that I can think of. So that being said, I will just go with, I think I usually just go with a cycle land. Ah, I love this card. Look at that. Look at that, dude. But I really wanted for this one to be on turn 1. Unfortunate. However, since that's the case, we do have... There's an argument for me to search for a forest right here. But most of the time when I search forest, I get like, what they call this, punished for doing so. So let me just do Wrenn and Six and then just bring back the... Come on, man. Don't tell me you got... Okay. I thought they're going to, what do you call this? Either Spell Pierce, Spell Snare also comes to mind. Okay, let's see. Usually, Wrenn and Six eats the... a prismatic ending. Usually. Yeah, it's blue-white. This mana configuration is blue-white control. Yeah, prismatic ending. They don't want us to get that extra land value right there. So I'm gonna start my thing with an explore. So they just let it resolve. So I will just probably go Wooded Foothills because they saw that already. Then I will search for Shockland. Probably a Stomping Ground because I think the mana won't matter. Dwarven Mine comes into play. Let's confuse our opponent so much. And here's Valakut, Molten Pinnacle, and I'm passing that turn. So the advantage for me here is that because they don't have a way to interact with lands, we're incentivized to just like land drop and do our thing. We have 2 lightning bolts. They're basically down to 6, 9, 10, 10 I think. Is this the fairy time? Oh, spreading seas, eh? Okay. Very, very nice. I guess that's a wish. Let me see if I can wish. Wish! Ooh, they let it happen, eh? Okay. It's my Valakut. Thank you. Surprise. Surprise! I got a Valakut on the sideboard. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sheltered Thicket. Here's my search for tomorrow. Let's search for tomorrow. I hope they counter this. Are they going to really consider countering it? No, they did not. Okay. Sounds good. Gonna play this. Shoot you to the face. Say yes. Then attack. This is going to be a long game. Unfortunate. Our opponent functionally is down to 7. Ooh, draw 2 cards. Nice. Me gusta. 8 cards. Hopefully no spreading sea. No seas. Post sideboard, I'm definitely going to remove the lightning bolts in favor of our beloved card. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Okay. Let's go with a Dryad first. Let's see if this works. Okay. Let's see. And drop, just attack. No! Monster. So opponent's basically down to 4 now. Opponent's basically down to 3. Here's a lightning bolt. Here's another lightning bolt. Okay, you're down to 6 past the 3. So juicy! Sure. I just need another land. Come on, baby. Land or bust? Land. Of course. Never did we not have it. Yep. Yes. Have you ever seen anyone who just lost because we fetched a land? That's how we do it, people. Let's go to the sideboard. As I said, on the sideboard, this is conveniently the same, what do you call this? Artwork. So usually before when I do paper tournaments, I plan out my sideboard composition, and one of the things that I try to shorthand so that my brain don't have too much fatigue is that I make sure that some of the artworks are different depending on the amount of, like, for example, if I know that I'm going to board out 3 lightning bolts, I'll make sure that the 3 lightning bolts are same art except for 1, so that what do you call this, that's what I leave into the deck. Also, it works when I'm trying to play test, and keeping in mind, like, for example, if this lightning bolt was supposed to be a different card, I would have it on a different artwork, something along that line. So yes, historically the Valakut has been very, very bad against this type of matchup, especially if they have a lot of like spreading seas, which I would definitely think they would. But Veil of Summer would be a sort of potential in this type of matchup for me. Okay, so let's see. Nice. I see search for tomorrow. I keep. Yep. Okay. Hopefully there's no. I hope that there is no. If they go for Teferi next turn, we're kind of in a bad spot. So let me go with Arid Mesa. I think land count or life total wouldn't matter too much. So I'm just gonna do a Stomping Ground right here. I will do an Explore instead because this definitely is either Sensor, something along that lines. What? They countered my... okay. Yep. Okay, 2 cards. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. Are we going to cast a Suspend? This is one of the things that I love about this deck. Look at that. Search for tomorrow. Turn 3. Easy peasy. I mean, why not? This Could be another counter spell. I'm not sure. Maybe I can run my Wrenn and Six towards it. More likely they would have a veto or another counter spell. Okay, thanks, I guess. Can I play this land? Nope. Nope. Okay. Is this a Teferi? Nice. I wonder what's the interaction between Teferi and Wish spell. Ooh, that's a Primeval Titan. Don't mind if I do. Here's my Wrenn and Six. Here's my Arid Mesa. Land drop the Arid Mesa. Don't mind if I do. Can I play this again? Yes, the great Alex. What a G. Okay. Combat, not a thing. Sounds fair. Sounds fair. I can actually just do Cinder Glade, right? No mountain skiing. Let me cycle this bad boy right here. Then let's fetch for a dwarf. It's a mine. A mine. Okay. Let me try to bring back a fetch land. Oops. That's not a fetch land. Let me attack the fairy. We'll send them a message. Get in there. Get in there, dwarf. Get in there. Okay, they got in there. Nice. So now let me just do explore. Let's explore. Explore, my dear. Ooh, my dudes. It's quite cool. Let's get it countered, guys. It's a good idea. Oops. Let's get it countered by my dudes. Don't ask me why, but just get it countered. You can do it. 3. Okay. Yep. You need to get it countered because got it here. Pass the turn. Okay. Fairy Time Raveler. Ooh, that's Steve. Is that Steve? Steve, is that you? Is that you, my dude? Ooh, baby. I love your way, Steve. And drop. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does my eyes deceive me, my lord? Let's attack. Let's send a message to Ivan Guile. Message received. Sakura-Tribe Elder. Get in there, Steve. You can do it, Steve. Okay. Exploration time. Okay. Opponent now is doing a charm, drawing some lands. They really wanted to get those lands up. Land count up. Sounds great. Oof, baby. Don't hurt him. Oof. It's an Otawara. Kinda cool, kinda not. Here's my Arid Mesa. Okay. What is this? Ooh. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. Going to the bottom. Goes to the bottom. It's a mine! Dwarven Mine! Say yes. Okay. Do I have enough later? I have all the confidence in the world. So I can I do a Steve right now? So, thought process. If I go wish for a land, Steve hits for a bunch, right? Yeah, I have faith in Steve. Steve! Oh, that's a Wrenn and Six. Interesting. I can just go Wrenn and Six right here, make them counter, then go for a wish. So it depends on what we want to bait. Yeah, I mean, I can go Wrenn and Six here. Wrenn and Six! Not sure if you would like that. They countered. Cool. Okay. Valakut, Molten, Pinnacle. The pinnacle of success. Steve now hits for 6 damage when it dies. Good job, Steve. I believed in you. Yes! Okay. That's 5 to fairy. Wow, nice. Is it going to try to attack Steve? Draw cards. Nice. Okay, fair enough. I'm sorry, blue player. Okay, 2 cards. Ooh, don't hurt him, Steve. Don't hurt them, Steve. This is Steve sending a message. Oof. Here's me casting my Titan. You need to have a counter spell right now. Oh, you did, son. Woo, baby. Oh, I love it. Aren't you? Good night, sweet prince. Good night. Yes! That's how you do it, people. You don't have to rush into it. And I think that's one of the advantage of this deck is that if your opponent doesn't give you any pressure and they're just basically countering your spells, and they don't have like either a early Teferi, which I think the opponents stumbled on like game 2 where they were stuck on 4th land for a couple of turns, which was a very bummer move. Not really a bummer move from them, but like the RNG wasn't in their favor. That's how we can steal some games. Like this one, it's exponentially good. As I said, Valakut right here. If you think about it, Steve will be dealing for 16 damage on his own with just attacking and just sacrificing. All right, on to the next one. All right, we won the die roll again. We're gonna go first. We're against Alex, 378299. Sounds like a bot, but who's complaining? Not me. This definitely is a hand that we can keep. Let's keep. It's a turn 1 Bloodstained Mire into a shock land, and then go for a... I'm gonna go for a shock land right here, especially we have Steve and Search for Tomorrow. So let's go for a shock land. Stomping Ground, untap. Here's my Search for Tomorrow. Suspend. Opponent is playing Urian. Usually this is elementals or flicker, so we'll be careful, definitely. Oath of Nissa. Oath of Nissa is elemental. Yeah. Sadly, that's the case. They went with Wrenn and Six. Okay, we'll try to suspend 1. Bloodstained Mire. Don't mind if I do. That's another Bloodstained Mire. Let's go for it. Bloodstained Mire. Here's my Mountain. Sakura-Tribe Elder. Pass the turn. I won't have enough next turn, I think. So I'm just gonna let it happen, I would say. Wrenn and Six. Bring back a Flooded Strand. I'm just gonna go Lightning Bolt the dude. Let's go for a cast. Yup. Let's attack Wrenn and Six. Here's my Lightning Bolt. Lightning Breezy. That's still a 1-for-1-ish, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but should be the case. Okay, that's another Oath. Is it because they're actually out of mana right now? They could be just baiting us. I mean, Primeval Titan, next turn would be a Primeval Titan turn, definitely. Omnath. That means they have a land on hand. They just don't have a turn 3 play, which is very unlikely. I might be wrong. Okay, this feels like it's a, what do you call this? Solitude turn. That's the draw step. What would they do? Don't think that would be the case. Here's me fetching a Dwarven Mine. Prime time? Prime time! Only on prime time. They need to go make me gain 6 here? Question mark? Is it? Or are they gonna go Ether Gusts? Very unlikely though. Okay. Say yes. We're gonna go with another mine. Indeed. It's another mine, my good sir. Say yes. Valakut for this. Can I cast the Sakura-Tribe Elder? Nope. Okay. Guess not. Alright. Passing my turn. Your go, my good sir. It's okay. Just let it happen, my man. Just let it happen. Let the dwarf go to town. Come on. It's okay. It's okay, Alex. Let it happen. Shh. Look at that prime time. Thinking really deep. I think they either have like Boseiju. I think they play at least 2 Boseijus. And I think it's the time that would probably like hit my loneliness is killing me. My loneliness. Okay. Solitude. Indeed. They exile the thing. Sure. Gain 6. It's me on the attack. Take that, evildoer. I will go explore. This is my Sheltered Thicket. Shoot you in the face. The face is the place. Feels good. Hello, Steve. And technically our opponent is dead, but let's see what they have. What is this? I could just have bolted here. Okay. Bolt. My loneliness. Has Steve won us the game again? Let's see. Let's see. I should be around here, right? Okay. Looking at the sideboard right now, to be honest, is there a different thing that we want to sideboard against our opponent? Don't think so. This deck definitely doesn't have a great sideboard plan against their deck. What could be effective? Flame Slash as a one-off, but I would rather want to have a Lightning Bolt instead so that I can still wish for my Flame Slash. Veil of Summer, it could also be an option, but again, it doesn't protect my Primeval Titan against it, so not really great. Chalice of the Void, again, it's just going to hurt us, so let's just run it back. All right, again, turn 1 search for tomorrow. How can you say no? With Steve and Dryad as a backup, we're gonna keep. Hello, Steve. Okay, that's a Wooded Foothills. Fetch into a no covered island. Forest into Abundant Growth. Perfect. Sounds good. Opponent would probably be boarding in some Blood Moon effects. I think that's the best that they have. Scalding Tarn, fetch. Fetchy. Turn 1. Pass the turn. Then from there, we could argue that it's a Wrenn and Six. No! Evil. It's one. Oof, baby. Let's go for green. Let's go for explore. Bloodstained, pass the turn. I don't really like getting 2 for 1 because of this. Okay. Reason Reef. Ooh, that's a land. Wooded Foothills for the turn. A lot of value generated. Okay. Fetch for a... Probably go for a mountain so that I can just bolt the reef. The reef! EOT, bolt the reef. Okay, cast it. Search for another mountain. Put it into play. Draw a card for a Dryad. I will just go for a wish here. Valakut for the turn. Pass the turn. Making sure we have that specific land drop is really amazing. Our next turn, what would be best would be to either draw another Valakut so that if I play my Dryad and it doesn't get countered, we are all set. It's kind of iffy. Really hoping that they just have like, I don't know, they have a counter spell here. Looks like it, the way they're spending mana. Okay, that's an Explorer. Here's my Dryad. Oh, nice. Here's my Steve. Go, Steve, go! No, pass the turn. Okay, here we go. Okay. I see how it is. Opponent is down to 14. So what are our options here? They can actually just go Eledamri Skull, Obsidian Maw. Forgot about that card. It's a 4/4. Okay. Ooh. Obsidian Maw. Okay. Okay. Say yes. Unfortunate. It had to go away. I wonder if they have Ephemerate. Okay. I think it's not going to be a good game for us, so we're going to scoopage. Maybe I can board in one Scapeshift just to see whether or not we can pull it off, and then maybe remove one of the Explorer. I think maybe that's it. Right, we're gonna go first. We're against Alex. Don't do it, Alex. Don't do it. Okay, I think could work. We're gonna keep. Could is the operative word. I mean, we need to have some fetch lands. Let's start with the Sheltered Thicket. It's a bit risky, but we're packing 29 lands, so hopeful that we can catch some. Like this one. Nice. Wooded Foothills, we're going to fetch. We're gonna go for Stomping Ground and top. Here's my Explorer. Get that Molten. Pass the turn. Then next turn I can Wrenn and Six into a Sakura-Tribe Elder and then Primeval Titan. FTW. Yep. Okay. I can start with a Wrenn and Six. Let's see if they have a counter spell for this. Hopefully not. Okay. Bring that Wooded Foothills back. Land drop. Here's my search for tomorrow. Actually, I can just fetch right here. Dwarven Mine. Oh, I forgot about. I think I made a mistake there. I was planning to go Steve. I thought there was a mountain. This was a mountain. My bad, guys. They played the Boseiju instead to cast a Reason Reef to try to ramp. Looks like they're not successful in doing so. That's Fury targeting my Wrenn and Six. Oof, okay. They exiled a Unholy Heat. Okay, so now I can start with evoked again, targeting my Dryad, the Ilysian Grove. Kinda cool, kinda not. See, so they have already expanded a lot. That's a Dovin's Veto. I mean, I think that one turn cost us a lot. Hopefully, we're still at it. Cards in hand. This is going to be another Reason Reef. Yikes. Okay, card and a card. So no lands. Gonna take that damage. It's okay. I let it happen. Suspend. I'm gonna search for that land. Say okay. Cast it. Here's my land. Here's me drawing another Sakura-Tribe Elder. Here's me doing a Titan. Here's me going for the Valakuts. Here's me chilling. They're down to 18, and next turn we win with Sakura-Tribe Elders. Ephemerates. Right. 1, 2, 3. None for you? Question mark. Okay. I think that's how they regain value. I'm just going to F6 here. Can't do anything. 6 cards in hand. They already expended a Solitude. That's a Icefang Quattle. 3 other snow covered. Has death touch as long as you control at least 3 other snow permanents. Okay. Nicely done, nicely done. Taking down Money Pile. So there was a slight misplay for me on the second game. I think we could have taken the game a bit earlier. But that being said, it looks like the deck is not so punishing. That we were still able to pull up the win. Granted, our opponent has been stuck for lands. It seems like the opponent gets stuck with the lands. But that's what you get with the 80 card game or the 80 card deck. Now on to the next one. All right. We're gonna play first. We won the die roll. We're against Shavito. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Hopefully I am. Yeah, why not? We're gonna keep this. Although we can't search for tomorrow in turn 1. But I do have Wrenn and Six. I'm fairly confident that we're going to draw a fetch land. I believe we're running at least 6 to 9 fetch lands in this deck. So I'm gonna start with Sheltered Thicket so that I can either go Sakura-Tribe Elder or Wrenn and Six next turn. Usually I go Sakura-Tribe Elder. If I draw a fetch land, I will go with Wrenn and Six. Okay. That's a Primeval Titan. So I'll probably go with a what do you call this? An Explorer here. I think that's better. I want to draw some more lands. Let's go Explore. Let's see what they're packing. Nope. That gives us a bit more avenue to have hopefully see some fetch lands. Okay, that's Steam Vents tapped. 2 blue Shredder. Oh, okay. They're playing, I think, is this Delver? It could be Delver. Oh, that's quite nice. So I can go Wooded Foothills, fetch for a land. Preferably green. Something that I'll probably go for a shock land here. And then I can go with Search for Tomorrow. Because I think they're F6 here. And here's me with a Wrenn and Six. Bring back that, they were able to shred. Unfortunate, but at least we already have a Valakut in play. So that means, okay, that's another Holy Heat. Bring that back up. My next land drop is secured. And then next turn, I can go Primeval Titan. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. That probably Wrenn and Six or me. That's me. Probably go with Foothills. Fetch. Wanna go with Dwarven Mine. Mine right that. Bring back this. Probably go for Steve. Ooh, Archmage Charming Steve. They did have Archmage Charm. It's quite weird because, I mean, Wrenn and Six. Expressive Iteration, okay. Are they gonna go for a counter spell play here? They're probably gonna leave up some mana for a counter spell. Or not. 3 card types. 2 card types. Oof, not a good idea, boss. Oof, that's Murktide. Murktide away. That's a 6/6. Gonna take 2 damage here. That's fine. 12. Okay, upkeep. What do we want to do? Here's my Titan. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Titan. Say yes. Okay, sounds good. Looking at our sideboard right here, they're playing Shredder, counter spell based deck. Not even sure if Lightning Bolt is worth it. I think maybe this is where we're going to put in our Veil of Summers to make sure that it resolves. And then I'm going to sneak in one Scapeshift for the Explorer, and that's that. All right, we're on the draw. We don't have a green mana source. Unfortunate that we have to search for tomorrow. We're gonna mulligan. This one I think we can keep. We're gonna bottom a... I would bottom a Steve here. I'm sorry, Steve. Is it a Steve that we want to bottom? Yeah. I'm gonna go Sheltered Thicket. Hopefully we draw a land. Depends on what they fetch. If they fetch for blue, that's telling. Okay. If they just fetch for regular blue, they have Blood Moon. But if they don't, then I shouldn't be afraid of Blood Moon. Okay. Is this a Shredder turn? Going to land drop. I'm going to explore. Let's see if they let me explore. Hopefully they do. Oh, they did. Okay, that's me exploring. Okay, I wonder. I wonder. Okay, is this a expressive iteration? Definitely a very good card. It's a great card. Steam Vents tapped or untapped. They're gonna go for. That's a thing. Okay. Here's my Dwarven Mine. Yep. It creates a dude to block your dude. Here's my search for tomorrow. We're gonna cast it. Gonna cast it for red? Question mark? Mountain. That's 3 to cast. 2 to cast. Blood Moon. Okay, fair enough. Blood Moon. Okay. Yikes. They also have Blood Moon. I think we're not so well poised against Blood Moon. Don't have a win condition here. Okay. What's there for to cast? Otawara. Okay. We're going to concede this game because it's going to drag long. And I think it's just a matter of sideboarding correctly. Let me remove one Explore for another Lightning Bolt because it seems like they also are running Ragavans. I forgot the pesky monkey. Maybe I can go just 2 Veil of Summer, something along that lines. But honestly, this kind of feels right for me. 3. Yeah, okay. This feels right for me. Okay, we're gonna play first. Veil of Summer, Wish to Wish. I think this is bad. We're gonna mulligan. Yeah, this one is better. We have Steve-O in the mix. We're gonna bottom a land. Say done. Here's my thing. They have an upkeep stop set. Is this a ley line? No, they don't. Fetchy. Is this an extirpate? Not sure. Don't think that would be the case. Okay, that's a Stomping Ground. Untapped. Search for tomorrow. Suspend. F6 go. We're gonna go for good old Wishy. Lightning Bolt on the stack. That's the turn. I think their play should be a Ragavan Dash. Ooh, that's a consider. Okay, Ragavan Dash. Say yes. Cast. We're gonna go for green this time. Nope. Here's the green. Here's my Sakura-Tribe. Here's my lane. Pass the turn. Here we go. Let's go! Sakura-Tribe Elder! Me attacking. Go Sakura-Tribe Elder. You can do it, buddy. Another one. DJ Khaled! That sort of represents 6 lands. Counter target spell. Nope. Steve stays. Play land. Pass turn. Okay. No counter spells for you. Okay. What is this? Okay. Redder. Sure. Okay. Unholy Heat. Which one? Steve? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you, Unholy Heat, Steve? This is... You're down to 16, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, cannot pay. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Yup. What is it? It's a Primeval Titan. I think I can just go Primeval Titan here, right? And win the game. I think it's safer because if they're representing a mana for subtlety... Ooh, okay. Spell, right? So at least there was subtlety. Okay. Let's see what they top deck. Okay, sounds good. Yes! Another one hits the floor. The likeliness of them having a subtlety, I think, was slim at that point in time. That's why I wanted to go save the wish. So the worst part that we can have there is, yeah, get hit by solemnity. But from the looks of my mana composition, I can still like cast what do you call this? Wish, even if they go destroy my land or anything along that lines. And also I can just cast my Primeval Titan again. Yep. I think that's a calculated risk for us. That's the less risky maneuver for us. To be honest, either or we could have won. It's also a less risky maneuver for me to hold on the Primeval Titan till next turn. Either or, still win. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, another lucky streak. We're gonna go first. We're against Tornado. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Tornado! Okay. Steve. Okay, keep. I'm a simple man. I see Steve, I keep. So we don't know what our opponent is playing. We do have a fetch land right here. I want to reserve the fetch land. So I'm going to put in a Valakut tap, pass the turn. Let our opponent know what's up immediately. That's a Tron. That's Tron. That's not a good look. No, we are up against the wall here. So I think let's just go like that. Get it in immediately. Immediately pick up, get that land again, pass the turn. One of our worst matchup. We don't have a sideboard against this. We just need to ramp up as against their hate. I don't think they have like mana removal though. Ooh, they do have immediate Tron next turn, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, they don't have it. Nicely done, nicely done. I can have Arid Mesa right here again because we showed them an Arid Mesa a while ago. Search for another land would probably be another ground. I think a thicket. No, ground would be fine. Say no. Fetch it again. Here's my Sakura-Tribe Elder. Okay, F6 go. Oh. Is this a natural Tron? Please, no. No, don't do it. Don't do it, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yosh. Oh, stone. Kinda nice. Kinda not nice. Okay, I will attack first. Crack Steve, unfortunately. Need to crack Steve. Search for that land. Land drop my Arid Mesa. Think I need to take up still. I need to incentivize the blow up. Is that it? Why not? Dwarven Mine. Yep, here you go. Okay, pass the turn. Don't do it, my friend. Okay. Woo! Still 4 lands. Still not enough. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's attack first. Get in there. Going to land drop here. And I'll pass that turn? Question mark. Take up first. No land. That's fine. Let's wait. Ooh, they didn't even take up with their blast zones. Okay. Respect. That's a Yavimaya. They'll do the blow up during my upkeep. Okay, that's a draw. You have to do it now. Ooh, okay. I think probably, yeah, why not say yes? Sheltered Thicket. This is 15 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15 damage. I mean, sure. I guess. That's 15. Retrace says instance and sorcery spells you have has retrace. Yeah, I guess. Dwarven Mine. Bolt again. Bolt again. Bolt again. Bolt again. I guess. Alternative win condition. Very nice. Okay, let's go to the sideboard. Again, on the sideboard, I don't have a sideboard against this deck. It's just Nature's Claim and Prayers. That's it. Woo, okay. I could also just go Chalice of the Void. Trying to take them away from the 1 mana cost. I guess. Lightning Bolt might not be great against them. So this is where my Scapeshift comes into play and Chalices. So the reason why I'm playing Chalices, I just want to play Chalice for 1 so that I can stop their what do you call this? Their cantrip manas. I think that's the only way I can do it. I'm losing synergy against what do you call this? My my lightning bolt, but it is what it is. Ugh. Okay, I guess I can keep bottom one mountain. You can't win them all? Question mark. Are they packing like a chalice? What do you call this? Void. Opponent mulligan down to 5. Expedition map. Cool. Not so cool. Go. Okay. Ooh, they don't have it. We're going to fetch. Here's my Sheltered Thickets. Okay, land drop. Here's my Wrenn and Six. Wrenn and Six returns a Scalding Tarn. Pass my turn. Okay. They're gonna search for that thing. Okay. It's expedition map. They have another, probably another. Okay. Going to fetch for a. Probably go for Stomping Ground now. Shock it in, bring it back. Here's my Dryad of the Ilysian Grove. Land drop a Scalding Tarn, pass the turn. Okay, hopefully it's not that bad. Okay. It looks like it's that bad. Oh no! Oh no! Is this time for Ugin? Is it Ugin time? Or just tower? Pass the turn. I'm going to fetch, obviously. Search for that Dwarven Mine. Get that damage in. And drop so that they don't have a trigger. Let's attack first. 3. Bring that first. Let's attack, get that damage in. Here's my Primeval Titan. Here's my Valakuts. Yup, all of them. To the face. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. You're down to 5. Pass my turn. Pass my turn, sir. Do your worst. Oh, feels so good. It's nothing you can do. Even if you like Ulamog right here, still dead. I can still just ping you and attack for 4. Yeah. Yes! We got him! Another one. So I wasn't quite sure that we're going to win this type of matchup. As you can see, we don't have an actual game plan except for one Boseiju in the deck. And then if we can just cycle Boseiju with Wrenn and Six, that's even a big if because we only have one Boseiju. But we managed to pull it off. The RNGs is on our side today, and that made that 4-0. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, we lost the die roll. We're against UIC Swim. And this is a hand that we cannot keep, definitely. What do you mean? It's all land. So we're gonna mulligan this, unfortunate. Okay, this one I can keep. I will probably go with a, we're gonna keep this. I'll probably bottom a wish here because we don't need a wish as of the moment. Yes, my rule of thumb is that if we don't need it right away, we can bottom it. Keeping it safe against Thoughtseize as well. And I don't think if our opponent is quite wise, they won't be even taking the, what do you call this, wish up until like game 4. But unfortunately, I think we're against Crashing Footfalls deck. Okay, I'll take it. Land drop, pass the turn. Okay. Fiery Islets. Usually, this is a turn where they go Fire and Ice. So since we fetched, that did not happen. I'm gonna fetch here. They're gonna go Fire and Ice. I'm just gonna float mana. That's Wrenn and Six. Quite happy with it because it's not going to affect them in any way, shape, or form. It's my Titan. 6, go. Yup. Okay, Otawara. Here comes the beatdown. Okay, that's a Fiery Islet. Removing Fire and Ice. Quite okay. Quite not. I'm gonna land drop right here. I'm going to explore. Another Wrenn and Six. So I'm gonna go Scalding Tarn. I really want to cast our Wrenn and Six here so that we can secure. Why do we want to do that? Honestly, I'm unsure. The rhinos would still get us. Okay. Probably go for red. Probably go for green. Here's my another Wrenn and Six. That's a Force of Negation? Really? And their last card is a Crashing Footfalls. It's quite a hand. Okay. Red. Stomp. Okay. It's not that bad. Guess that happens. That's green, blue, blue. Oh, they top deck the Shardless. Yikes. Okay. Oh no, too late, Stevo, too late. Gonna go green. That's a wish. Can we still steal this? Not sure. Land drop play. Play a Scalding Tarn. Here's my Sakura-Tribe Elder. I hope the thing doesn't go till summoning sick, right? If they play it, still summoning sick. Okay. I think we can steal this. They're down to 16. Okay, they're going to cast it. Steve, you can do it. You can do it, Steve. Okay, that's nice. Auto blocks. Block Steve. Sacrifice Steve. Go for forests. I'm gonna take 5. Down to 5. Okay. I'm down to 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Bolt. I think that screws with the math a little bit, right? 1, 2, 3. Scapeshift. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's gonna go for 5. Wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 15. Okay. So 1 Valakut, Molten Pinnacle, Dwarven Mine, Dwarven Mine, Dwarven Mine, Mountain, Stomping Ground, Stomping Ground. Nope. Shoot you all in the face. Okay, 15 damage. We managed to take it to them. We're gonna begin sideboard right here. Honestly, against their deck, the only thing that we can board in is Chalice of the Void. Remove the lightning bolts right here, and I think we can go for. Do we want to have like a Veil of Summer against them? They usually have those types of things. I mean, I think it's too complicated if we do it that way. Do we want to put in like 2 veils like this? And then just do it that way. Move 1 Explorer here, get 1 Scapeshift like that. Okay, let's see. That works. I'm a simple man. I see a Wrenn and Six, search for tomorrow. I keep. Speaking of keep, that's keep. That's the turn. Let's Scapeshift. There's an argument for me to just go Stomping Ground into search for tomorrow, but precisely because they have ice, fire and ice that they showed us, I will not do that. They mulligan also down to 6, so not that great. Okay. It's a fire and ice. I'm just gonna go probably bolt myself twice. Mountain, Wrenn and Six. Really tanking on it. That's a force of negation. Pitching the Borrower. Okay. I see how it is. Please don't hurt me. Okay, they don't have it. Hopefully they don't have the Violent Outburst. What's the most mana efficient I can do here? I also have Scapeshift though. What can I wish for? I do have a Veil. I think Explore is better here. Ooh, land drop, fetch. Cinder Glade. Here's my Wrenn and Six. I'm tapped out, so I think this is the time to you go Rhino. Rhino plus D. Let's go. Okay, that's blue. Is it Rhino time? Green? Okay, it's Rhino time. No! Don't hurt my... Okay. 40 cards exiled. So that means showed me 40. What is in their library? Force of Negation, Shardless Agent, there we go. Mystical Disputes. Okay. So they have 2 Mystical Disputes, 2 Force, some Furies. Okay. I'm gonna split it. Split it. A splitter. Okay. Okay. Here's me with a Search for Tomorrow. Cast it. And drop. And drop. Okay. I hope that doesn't bite me in the bum bum. Did they have any? They have the Boseiju. Okay. Okay. Alright. I need a... Can't be countered. Ooh, that's a lightning bolt. Scapeshift. If that last card is a... What do you call this? Mystic Dispute, we win. Okay, is it a dispute? Okay, it's a force. Okay, they got us. They got us. We're gonna scoop it up. Concede the game. We almost got him. We almost got him. We're gonna begin sideboarding. Okay. Honestly, there's nothing much I think we can do again. They're not expecting our Chalice of the Void, so I'm hoping to get the Chalice of the Void out. Oh, it's because I put in the Nature's Claim instead of like the Veil of Summer. My bad, guys. I think that was the reason why. Yeah, now let's submit the deck. We're gonna go first. I do have Search for Tomorrow, Explore, and Chalice of the Void, and a Wish. We're gonna keep. So I'm going to Stomping Ground first. Untap. Play it for 0. Pass the turn. They let it happen, right? Okay, pass the turn. Go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. That's 1. Suspend 1. Into land. Here's my explore. We're gonna explore. Hopefully we can. Oh, that's an exploration. Land drop there. Pass the turn. Okay. Scalding Tarn. Doing its thing. Oh. One blue, eh? So I think this is where they go for suspend. We're going to go for cast. Search for Tomorrow. Go for green. Because I think you're gonna go for, what do you call this? I'm gonna wish right here for another Valakut so that I do my land drops correctly. Pass the turn. There we go. Don't mind me here. I'm just doing my land drops. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna go Wrenn and Six. Okay. I'm gonna cycle. Bring it back. Knock it down. Pass the turn. Don't mind if I do. Slowly doing it. Okay? Come on, baby. Something nice. Is it quitting time? Did you have no mana no more? Okay. Not to be greedy, but ooh, don't mind if I do. Okay. I still have the Dryad, right? So they want to counter that for 3. I can just pay for 3. It's a lot of wish. Shoot you in the face. Okay. Pass the turn. Come on, baby. Just let it happen. 4. Otawara. Bring back to hand. Sure. Slowly but surely. Just need a fetch land. Sounds good to me. Fetch land. I think we're a fetch land away from victory here. Evoke. Sure. Targeting, of course, the Dryad of the Ilysian Grove. 4 damage there. Okay, fine. The Exiled A. Shardless Agent. Cool. Rhinoplasty. Land. Oh, let us search for Tomorrow. If I wish for something, what will I wish for? Scapeshift, Endurance, Relic, Bolt, Chalice for 0. Okay. I will go wish. What can we get? Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I just need to have 5 cards in hand. Going to attack me for 10, probably. So it really depends on what they have in hand. So if this was a land, I think we could have stolen the win there. We could have won. They're going to attack me right now. That means they have a Blood Moon in hand. Okay. The land was late. Unfortunate. I mean, let's just see. Wish. Could I have just one? No, I couldn't because that ramped me up. Scapeshift. Do you have another force? He has another force. I saw that the thing changed. Hopefully not. So they're down to 9. Not going to counter. Sacrifice any amount, I guess. So I only need 4 cards, I think. Or 5. So I still have one more Sheltered Thicket. One more Sheltered Thicket. One of these. 2 of these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cinder, Mine, Sheltered Thicket, and Mountain. To the face! Yes! I think we managed to pull it off. Yes! We managed to pull it off, baby! Our first trophy for tonight using Valakut game. Felt so nice. That was fun, guys. So what was our thoughts on the deck? Well, definitely the MVP here would be, from my opinion, on the game, Steve did a lot of carrying. He won a lot of games, especially in turns on games 1 and 2, where it's very slow. As you can see, the deck actually is not a sort of a meme deck, but it is still competitive. I wouldn't put it there with tier 1s, because I think the question becomes, is it consistent enough to win the games? Is it linear enough? The answer is, I believe, yes. Would it be flexible enough? I think there is a possibility here for improvement, primarily because I think the sideboard is not tuned that much to the meta. It depends on where you are. Is this an effective deck? Yes, it is. Is it a viable, or like is there a budget version of the deck? I believe there could be, except that we're playing Wrenn and Six and Chalice of the Void. That being said, I think for Modern, it's not much to be had for in terms of budget. What did overperform? Actually, Primeval Titan is definitely an MVP, but I love the flexibility that Wish gives this specific deck, right? I would really love if we can have a way to search for our Boseiju. Unfortunately, I think right now that wouldn't be the case. That means that we are heavily reliant on our Nature's Claim on the sideboard to try to, to hit those pesky Blood Moon effects. The thing that underperformed for me, well, it felt like the Flame Slash right here is kind of, I'm on the fence. I think this is most effective against Omnath right there. Relic of Progenitus as well, two of which definitely think it's because we didn't match up with any of those Graveyard Recursion decks. Dwarven Mine is an all-star in this specific deck because it's also a 1/1 that can hit our opponent while we're trying to ramp up. What can I say overall? If the deck felt pretty tight, there might be a concession for not 4 lightning bolts but 3 lightning bolts and 1 more slot for either relic main, depending on the meta where you're playing. Alright, that's it. Now if you enjoyed the gameplay, subscribe to your boy and give it a thumbs up. Let me know on the comment section down below what type of deck I should be playing the next Modern gameplay. That's it. See you in the next one.